Well, I thought I'm just setting up my studio, like I said yesterday, and I am just about done. Got everything in place. I'm ready to get back to work on Geronimo Monday. I've been getting some comments on these figures. I did a video on the anatomical female figure here back in April 2010. April 23rd, and I've gotten some really weird comments, like I'm calling me a perv because I've got this figure here. I don't know why that would be. I mean, there's nothing appealing about it. Or, you know, why am I messing? Why do I spend money on something like this when I can go right online and do something with the digital world? Well, that's all fine and well, but see, I can take off this arm and look at it from every angle. I can look at the shape of it from every angle, and I can do it in real time instead of having to go through a whole bunch of program settings and such like that. And I don't have to pay the monthly fee for some of these sites. The figures are anatomically correct and just amazing. They're made out of plastic. The gentleman's arms don't come off as easily, but that's because it's an older model. And it's got all the veins on here, and I can see it in the round. And it's really helpful to do that. Actually, there is a magnet in there. I didn't realize that. And I can take the head off and look at the head from every angle and stuff like that, which is really nice. Now, I'm going to put a link to where I got these in the description of this video below. But, you know, an artist, I'm not a perv, and I'm not wasting money. These figures sell for about almost $300 a piece, unpainted. The female is not painted. And in fact, there's a female one where half of it's muscle and half of it's skeleton, which is really amazing. And I'm probably going to get one of those too. An artist is pretty much what his tools are and what his reference are. You know, how much education does he have in what he's doing? How much practice has he had? What's his reference like? As a writer uses reference material, I use reference material. And this, to me, is the best reference material I can get. Other than having somebody stand naked in front of me with their skin off. You know, it just wouldn't be practical. But this shows the muscles and the under muscles and all that stuff in real time, and I don't have to sit on a computer and work through programs. So I thought I'd take a moment and just explain that because, quite honestly, you know, there's some people out there who I don't think are ignorant. They just can't see the big picture. They can't see that something like this can be extremely handy when you're sculpting a figure. You can take the head off the woman and look at the muscles underneath the skin, and then you can look at the skin on top of the muscles and just see the shape that is taken by those muscles and the skin on top of it. So, yes, they are not cheap, but then again, if you want to be a professional artist, money should not be in your way. If you're going to be a photographer, you're going to spend the most money for your cameras and your equipment. You can spend $20,000 for a good camera. Now, does that make him an idiot for doing that? No, it's just that he can afford the tool, and so he buys the tool. I just got done spending a couple $100 for new tools. I mean, these old tools are starting to wear out, and I got to get new tools. Painters have to get new brushes all the time, and let me tell you, that's expensive. All right, I just thought I'd take a moment and explain that because I think some people are under the illusion that you're a pervert if you have something like this in your studio. Well, it's not. It's a tool like everything else. Was Michelangelo a pervert or a deviant because he cut apart dead bodies to study the anatomy? And he did it at a time when he could have been executed or thrown into prison forever. Artists do what they have to do to learn what they have to learn, and so that their work looks better. All right, that's going to be it. Monday, like I said, I'll be back on to Geronimo using Trueform's armature. And by the way, that's another tool, these Trueform armatures. It's not cheap, but then it's less expensive than me spending 2 or 3 days working on armature and getting it just right. And here I don't have to do that. I just put the thing up here and I'm ready to go. All right, that's it. I'll see you Monday.